Father's Day.
I was gonna put birthday, but it's Father's Day.
We kind of talked about it.
Hey,
Hey, happy Father's Day.
what's up, baby? That's what it sounded like. Hey, we're on vacation. What's all this stuff behind us?
And it's my birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Reina. Happy birthday to you. Cheers.
Cheers.
And many more.
It's a beautiful day.
This drink is actually from her father. So happy Father's Day to Reina's father for this drink and also giving me Reina. Two good things, Starbucks and Reina.
Oh gosh. Yeah, today's a very special day because we planned a nice little get together with the family, and we can have a double celebration here: birthdays and Father's Days. Father Day.
Fathers, yeah. Fathers, yeah. They go
Fathers.
Multiple Father's Days.
Yeah.
Multiple Father's Day. However that's taken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went on a little mini. Thank you.
We were in the pool. We're at a house that has a pool.
Yep.
And it was another beautiful day yesterday, and we got some sun.
Yep. So my neck is like burnt, of course.
Yeah.
I don't do sunscreen though. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the vacation, but we're in Connecticut. It's beautiful here. We're near the ocean, so you can kind of smell the ocean, the breeze, seagulls, which we don't really see in New York, which I was like, what is that? Remember? I was like, flying by. We don't get any where we live. It's been a while since we saw one.
Yeah, there's a lot of unique birds around here, especially by the water. You always see something.
Yeah.
I always think they look like dinosaurs. I see them, I'm like, oh my god, that's like a very unique looking bird.
Yeah, we saw an osprey yesterday in the tree right there. Not that you can see it, but yeah, I wanted to talk about a little bit about taking your time. Because last night I was going through, almost as a gift to Reina, optimizing our live stream page, making a page, optimizing the live streams, putting them on the website, transcribing them, meta descriptions, graphics, things like that. So part of what I wanted to talk about is more of a lesson to myself and anybody that's listening. But when you put something on a website, I would say one of the most important things, there's two things. Take your time putting it up there, meaning scope the title good, the meta, the information that Google's going to use, scope the post, like take your time with the graphic, because once it's there, you know, and you just don't want to throw things there willy-nilly. I don't like that saying, but the other part of it is to come back and like interlink it and never give up on it, pretty much. Like it goes there. And I think on the last live stream we were talking about that, where pages are pages and they change. Your products change, services, but posts are like a history of your chronicling, you know. So to keep them there but never forget about them, that they exist, and to go back to them to link new things, new products, new services, new posts, related posts, things like that. As I was going through, I was just like, it's easy to throw it up there and just be like live stream 1, live stream 2, live stream 3, but taking time. And for us, for this project task, at least, it was kind of like putting the dates, putting those publishing dates right, making sure the excerpt is kind of funny, you know, and almost intriguing, and not just social media analytics AI. It was more of a call to come in our website. We'll see if it works. And then I went through, and each one of them I went through Search Console and re-index them. So happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. That's not all he got me. I would also say that finding ways to interweave it into relevant content. So Tony is working on the live video section of our site, and then he's also if we have a blog that relates to it, we can just either take that video and put it, or cut the video where the relevant piece is and then put it into the blog. So that will just add value to your existing content. And anytime you make any changes to your site, you want to give it some time to really, before you remove it or even change it, just to see how users are interacting with that specific functionality that you added or piece of content, and then kind of make changes from there. So,
Yeah, I think the hardest part is when you said that. It reminds me of, we started getting visitors on our site now, and it's easier to look at and say, okay, this is working, this is not. But the worst part was when there was no visitors. So when you don't get visitors and you're like, well, I could change everything or change one thing at a time. And the best thing is changing one thing at a time and not starting over. Obviously, if it looks horrible and is unresponsive or it just doesn't do the job right, and you know that from the bottom of your heart, then start over, scrap it. But a lot of times, what we find better for us and our clients is doing one thing at a time and seeing if it works. Because otherwise, you're shooting blanks in the dark and saying, well, what is going to work? You have to take that time to look at, do it. It could change like a week. It could be 6 months. Really, it depends on how many visitors you get or what you see as qualified amount of what's it called, like users to base a decision off of.
yeah, and a lot of times you can look at how much time they're spending. So it really depends on what your there's a fly. Um, what your website is all about, because it's so different depending on what the topic is. We have clients that have just a natural um, average amount of visitors, and there's an interest there. And then more challenging industries, like I would say ourselves, what we're providing and the service, we have to find ways to make it more interesting. But there are topics and websites out there that have a natural interest and a connection to it. So those are a little different in the sense that people will go because they naturally have this some type of connection, and then on our end we have to create that connection and that value, which is challenging, I think.
Yeah, it is. Because it's almost like a car. Like, do you need a website? Not that they're exactly the same price, but it's an investment, So we're not just selling a phone case. It's something that takes time, takes planning, takes calls with us, takes just the effort and money too.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
like
an
it's done
investment.
tomorrow.
Yep.
But we do have services that can be done tomorrow or today. I was writing all this on the web development page the other day, but like some things, as long as we get enough access and enough information, we can turn it around on a weekday. If it's a weekend or rushed, we have rush fees too. But I think that there's a lot of services that I think people would assume that we take a week or longer or a month or something, when actually even just Friday, a marketing agency that I work with as a consultant, they contacted me about a DNS switchover, and it was done by the next day. It was Squarespace, so it takes a while for the DNS propagation. But like those kind of things, the guy Jeff just texted me. Shout out Jeff, I'll tag you. Uh, and he said, "Yo, help me," and now it's helped. It took 24 hours though. But
Yeah, those things
it's pretty
take a
quick.
bit.
Yeah, it could have been quicker. Yeah. So, anyways, Father's Day and your birthday.
Yeah, let's talk about what we're drinking.
Yeah. What do you have?
So my go-to is a venti almond milk, just one pump of the vanilla syrup, and I do like a topping, cinnamon powder topping on top. But I think it's, for me, sometimes these Starbucks drinks can be so sugary, so really being able to cut that down by the number of flavor pumps.
And usually I do that too, but this one is venti iced white chocolate mocha. That's it. Because I didn't want to make it complicated for her father, so there's whipped cream on it, and it's very,
It's a Father's Day special, I guess.
yeah. But usually I do quad iced venti white chocolate mocha, no whipped cream, and one pump of the flavor, because that is insane. I would just sit here and drink for the rest of it.
Yeah, so Father's Day cheers to all the fathers out there. Hope you have a beautiful day. Have some time to relax. Tony was grilling all day yesterday for Father's Day.
And today
My
too, because the
birthday.
chicken. We have a
Yeah.
chicken that we're gonna grill.
So we're gonna do some grilling, some pool time.
I'd like to walk down to the beach or go there. I don't know.
Yeah, we have to check out the beaches. I don't
We did
we
go
haven't went to
there.
one.
There's a lot of kids. It's one of those beaches, you know. Just, but there might be better. I'm sure there's better.
It was a
ones, too.
smaller, looks like a backyard, like that private beach. So I think we can find some better ones.
Yeah,
out there.
it was alright. A lot of shells.
Mm.
That's for sure.
What was the your favorite beach ever that you've been to? That we've been to, really, but
I really love. It's so stupid, but Oakland Beach, in Rhode Island, with Iggy's. I don't care if it's not a real beach at all. It's perfect.
no.
It's cozy. They have everything there. They have food. They have the
Okay,
rocks.
it's nostalgic. I'll
They
give you that.
but they have the beach part too. Then they have the carnival that they do. You know.
I think that's a childhood connection type thing.
Yeah, but I just don't. I mean, there's beaches like there's everybody laying out Scarborough and all those in Rhode Island, but there's too many people. There's like my grandmother used to say, it's like flies on, just like crowded together all everywhere. So I don't like that kind of thing. But I will say my real favorite beach.
I hope it's the one that I'm thinking about, because I think that was the best beach.
Time. 1, 2, 3.
Portugal. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
oh my gosh,
that was like
paradise.
No one there. It was empty. We didn't see anybody. That's the most amazing thing, when you look out and you don't see human beings, so you see sunset or sunrise.
Where's the location in Portugal?
I don't remember.
We'd have to look it up at Airbnb and see where we stayed. But we stayed at this. It was literally a beach house, and it had the double doors that were completely open, and the ocean literally was right there. So it was just so beautiful every morning waking up.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit of a hike. Not a hike. You had to like walk to get to the beach.
It's like an obstacle course.
So there was like a little, what is it called? There was like high tide, right? And then low tide. So you got to go during low tide, because during the high tide, you're swimming to get to the beach, to get to the other island.
Or you're trapped on the other side too. You can get trapped there. So you had to go under this water that rose up to our chest almost. It felt crazy because you don't know what's under the water. And just the day before, someone's like, watch out for the jellyfish. They're deadly.
Yeah,
like,
in Portugal.
Or the dolphins or sharks. I forget.
No, it was the stingray? No.
Something. Stinging jellyfish.
No, yeah, it was the jellyfish.
You had to go like through this water. But once you got there, nobody and nothing for miles. It was amazing.
It was like a private experience.
Of private. It wasn't just a little small thing. So yeah, that I guess I get it. Oakland Beach, if locally, is my favorite.
Yeah, locally, I guess.
Doughboys, clam cakes.
I like the food. I like Iggy's.
Iggy's, yeah, and they have the new fancy Iggy's next door. I don't like Rhode Island.
What about Narragansett? I thought you liked Narragansett.
It's all right, but there's like too many people.
Yeah,
there's too much traffic, and it smells like sunscreen. Everything,
Yeah,
that's nice. I mean, but remember last time we were there? Just everybody in the world goes there when the weather's nice. I don't prefer that one over Oakland. What's your other favorite beach besides Portugal? She like the one we just went to yesterday?
No. I mean, Mesquamaket. I went there a few times, but it is also very, very busy. So, Myrtle Beach. I like North Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
has to be north, because south is really just too many people and a lot of action going on over there.
Yeah, that was really weird.
But North Myrtle Beach, it was really beautiful seeing the sunrise and sunsets, and there wasn't that many people, kind of that like quiet area. So highly recommend North Myrtle.
Yeah. We renewed our vows there on the beach. It was nice. It was like a triangle arbor. It was private, besides all the people looking at us, and probably put it on Instagram. I won't believe it. There's a wedding on the beach. Like they're not used to it or something.
Yeah.
It was a nice time. And now, for whatever reason, our son is like, Was I born in Myrtle Beach? He has a British accent. So if you ever hear me do that, it's my son. And he thinks that he was born
I'm like,
there.
you were at the wedding. How are you not?
Yeah.
Why do you think you were born in Myrtle Beach?
We're just telling him, yeah.
No.
You're from, where is it?
South Carolina.
It's not north? Why am I thinking north? Oh, because maybe North Myrtle Beach. Yeah, that's a cool place too. But I just don't like people like crowding places, I guess. I think that ruins everything for me. Museums, national parks, zoos. If there's nobody there, remember we went to Bronx Zoo?
Yeah.
There was almost nobody there because it was kind of cold too,
Yeah.
I think. But that was a good experience. When you go to these Disney and stuff, forget it. The people ruin the experience. There should be a limit on everything. 10 people.
Or you got to go when nobody's there.
Yeah, in the cold, in the rain.
Off season.
Yeah, exactly.
To really enjoy it. Yeah. It is that time of year. Amusement parks, and I want to do more outdoor stuff. Like,
we're thinking of going to Legoland, but I don't know. I looked up the pictures. It didn't look like, as far as I saw, I told Landon that it looked like Disney. So he's gonna be pretty disappointed.
More research about it.
It looked like you just look at Legos. We might be wrong.
Yeah, I think it'd still be cool though.
I guess. Yeah, we have Six Flags near us, which I don't know anymore. Just the other day, there was a whole ride stuck in the air, upside down for 30 minutes. The people were like hanging out. A couple rides have broken down at the Six Flags. It's kind of weird. 16 minutes. Oh, we're over 15. We thought it would be a quicker one today. Let's get some guests in here. Come on down, kids.
Yeah, we're gonna interview my dad about websites. See what he thinks about them. No, that might be a future class actually.
Yeah,
we do plan on having guests come onto the show and us interview and learn from each other about their businesses or questions they have about their websites, and have more of an interaction type thing going on in the future. So
yeah,
we're still building that piece, but
yeah, we have one guest lined up. We just gotta schedule it.
Yeah.
I found some cool graphics that we could put on these last night too. Like kind of like not the breaking news ones that guy has on YouTube, but like surrounding graphics that make it look more official. We'll get there.
I think this was pretty official.
Yeah,
we'll just enhance it, but
yeah, we've been making it a little better each time, and really, because after this, you know what else? Just to wrap this back up with taking your time. After this is more of, again, a lesson to myself. I'm going to put this on the website and optimize it, because once you start building up and you have like 10, and then you're really like, oh God, forget it. That's too many things.
You're talking about the videos?
Content? Yeah, just anything in general. But yeah, this in terms of the video. I'm just going to do it after and take that 10 minutes, because once those, obviously, as a human being that has had tasks in the past, those 10 minutes add up, and then it becomes an hour or two, and then you're dreading it. You're like, oh my God, I could have just done this each time. So in addition to taking your time, just do it like Nike. Shout out to Nike.
Oh, the chimes. The
nice.
wind chimes.
We should do Nike's
It sounds
website.
like church.
Oh, yeah.
This Sunday.
Pray with us.
Amen.
It's a 3-tone digital. And God. So, how do I anything else to say? I want to put music on and dance.
So, we just hope everyone has a beautiful day. Enjoy the beautiful weather. Hopefully, it's nice wherever you guys are. Try to have some family time and time to relax and recharge.
Yeah. And happy birthday. If you see this and you watch it, please wish Reina a happy birthday. She's 21 today.
Yes, in my mind, I'm 21. I'll always be 21.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.